Happy Thursday! As you all know, teachers here at Fergus use a variety of different teaching methods. Sydney patrolled the hallways to get the lowdown on which teaching method students prefer.
While talking to a group of Fergus High students, a few of my peers voiced their opinions on working with their hands.
I like it when it's more hands-on and you actually are in there doing something like sciences. I think I learn a lot. And plus, I think it's a good idea to have homework in class sometimes.
I like to learn quickly and easily, just kind of go through the motions and use my hands kind of thing.
I like to be taught one-on-one with lots of teacher instruction.
I really like one-on-one and when they explain themselves really well. Hands-on, you're not going to learn anything from just doing homework.
I like it when teachers help you, like they teach you what you're going to do, take notes and everything, and then they let you do some of the work in class, and then you do half of it in class and half of it at home, because you can get help if you need it on problems that you don't understand. So.
Okay, well, I like teaching styles where they usually give a little lecture on it and teach you what you're supposed to learn. Like they give you what you're supposed to do. And then when you have time to do your homework in class, because that way you can ask questions if you have them.
Some like to discuss in groups to get other peers' opinions.
I'd rather discuss it as a class because everybody has a question that you probably want to ask, but you're the kid who's like, that's a dumb question, I don't want to ask that. So
I think I learned better by doing the homework yourself and then going and discussing it in class the next day. You know what you're supposed to learn instead of just guessing on everything that you did the night before.
Most students, however, dislike sitting and listening to lectures.
I don't like to just watch the screen or just listen to someone, because it doesn't quite click in my brain.
And I don't like when they just talk the whole time because I usually can't focus that long. So
there you have it, Fergus. Sydney Stivers talking about preferred teaching methods.
Last week was the winter blood drive. It was once again a big success, thanks to all those who chose to save a life. 54 students signed up, 33 of those were first-time donors, and a total of 40 pints of blood were given as a result of the blood drive. Good job, Fergus.
Did you know that in 2009, President Obama signed a law that banned tobacco companies from adding flavorings to some tobacco products? REACT stands for React Against Corporate Tobacco. The REACT group is a student-led movement. It meets on the first Thursday of each month during Channel 1. Terry Self is the advisor, and in the following interview, Alex asked her a few questions.
Hello, I'm Alex Hogerson, and I'm here with Mrs. Terry Self, the advisor for REACT. So, Mrs. Self, what is REACT?
REACT is a youth-led program, and it's not only just Montana-wide, but it can be nationally, in the United States. Although some other states may call it by a different name, they all have a main focus. And the youth-led program is, like I said, they bring awareness to the other kids in the schools of what the tobacco companies are doing to them. They're replacing the people who have died from tobacco use with younger people, because most people that start smoking don't start smoking as adults. They start smoking as teenagers. So that's the tobacco company's focus, is teenagers, and that would include you and all the other students here. And so for those students that are in REACT, it's to bring the awareness of what the tobacco companies are doing.
Okay, then what is REACT's main goal at Fergus?
Well, I'm still trying to get our group going, but I have spurts of kids that come and then don't come, and so it's really kind of hard to get a focus, on goals when they aren't consistently showing up for the times that we've set aside for it.
Okay, and how does REACT fight against the corporate tobacco?
By bringing awareness to what the tobacco companies are doing.
Okay.
Through these different activities.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Self.
Last Saturday, the wrestling team traveled to Glasgow. They came back with 3 champions, Jim Malone, Jeremy Granite, and Braden Diesiger. Congrats, boys.
According to kidshealth.org, did you know you need 8.5 to 9 hours of sleep every night, while the average teenager only gets 6.5? Let's just set out to find out how many hours kids at Fergus get every night and how it affects them at school.
Kyle, how many hours of sleep do you get a night?
7.
What time do you go to bed?
1.
Oh, well, why do you stay up so late?
Because I like to watch Family Guy and stuff.
Okay. Does it affect your attitude the next day?
Well, what do you mean?
Like, does it make you grumpy or grouchy? And...
I don't know what you mean.
Hello, Miss Lady. I think I can help with this attitude situation. Because I can't tell if you're saying, like, does it make you tired? Crabby?
I don't know. Is it ham? Ham?
2 M's.
Ham.
That's the confusion. 2 M's.
Ham.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Hi, we're here with Jennifer. Jennifer, how many hours of sleep do you get a night?
About 9.
Wow, that's quite a bit. Do you go to bed pretty early?
I go to bed at like 10:30 or 11, but if I have a lot of homework, I'll stay up, but that's not often.
And does it affect you the next day if you don't get enough sleep?
Yeah, I usually sleep in world history, which is my first period class, and I'm not focused at all.
Does it make you grumpier at all?
Yes.
Jordan, how many hours of sleep do you get in a night?
About 4 hours.
Wow, that's not very many. Why do you stay up so late?
I'm addicted to YouTube.
And does it affect how you work the next day?
Yeah, I fall asleep in class a lot.
Does it affect your attitude?
No, not at all.
Really? You're not like grumpy or anything?
Wired all the time.
All right, thanks. Hey, Mrs. B.
Hey,
how many
what's up?
hours of sleep do you get in a night?
8.
8? What time do you go to bed?
Usually go to bed about 9 o'clock.
Wow, 9. What time do you wake up?
4:55.
That is early. Does that affect your sleeping pattern, like on the weekends?
No, normally I'll sleep in on the weekends a little bit, but 6:30 is about the latest.
That's not really sleeping in, but does it
Not for you, I'm sure.
Does it affect you when you don't get enough sleep and you have to wake up so early?
Yeah, it actually does.
What happens?
It's not good. Ask my husband. I'm a little cranky if I don't get my sleep.
And is there times where you don't get to bed because of teaching things?
No, normally if I don't get to bed, it's because of my kids, but they're pretty good. They're usually in bed by 8, so.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Saturday, the boys and girls basketball teams took a tough loss to Malta Mustangs. Better luck next time, gang.
Have you ever been watching a movie and thought, that person looks like someone I know? We compiled a slideshow of celebrities in our school.
This is Adam Sandler. Does he look like anyone you know?
How about Mr. Feller? And you have to admit, Zach Galifianakis looks kinda like
Our very own Mr. Brandon.
Does this picture of Rodney Atkins remind you of anyone?
I'm pretty sure Mr. Freezing could be his twin. And you know, Amanda Seyfried looks pretty similar to someone too.
Could it be Bethany Cox?
Ooh, yeah. Emily Rossum and Keira Knightley surely resemble.
Oh, I know. Lavinia Williams. Woo! Who's this hottie?
Paul Walker. He reminds me of...
Oh, Taryn, definitely.
And you know, you have to admit, Lily Gannon looks quite a bit like...
Julia Stiles.
Baseball player Kevin Youkilis and...
Actor/comedian TJ Miller both look like...
Kurt Kaufman.
I can definitely see it. And Fergus's Hunter Kalal Thomas could be...
Ryan Gosling's brother, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Gossip Girl's Leighton Meester.
And Jen Klingeman have some similarities.
I see it. And of course, the Beeps has a sibling here in Fergus.
Name James Durheim.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to hear Angels sing, hit up the choir concert tonight at 7 o'clock.
Both boys and girls basketball are home this weekend playing Huntley Project, so make sure to cheer them on.
And wish the wrestlers luck for the CMR tournament this Friday and Saturday. Good luck to all of you.
That wraps it up for this week, FHS. Don't forget to tune in next time.
And remember, a broken pencil is pointless.